Assalamu alaikum. My name is M.Humzah Sportswala and welcome. Today I am going to talk with AI about a very interesting topic, the history of power and gratitude. Power has always played an important role in shaping human history, societies, and leadership, while gratitude reminds us to stay humble, kind, and thankful for the blessing, support, and opportunities we receive in life. This talk helps us understand that truth, the true strength is not only about control or influence, but also appreciation, responsibility, and respect for others. Now let us ask some questions from ChatGPT. And my first question is, what does the history of power teach us about society? The history of power teaches us that human society is shaped by who controls resources, ideas, laws, and influence. In different times, power has come from kings, armies, wealth, religion, education, technology, and even public opinion. It shows that power can build civilizations, create order, and inspire progress, but it can also conflict and to injustice, oppression, operation, oppression, and conflict when it is misused, 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 misused. At the same time, history proves that operation and conflict when it operation and conflict when it misused. At the same time, power history proves that power is never permanent. People, movements, and new ideas can challenge it and bring change. So the history of power teach us that society The history of power teaches us that society grows not only through strength but responsibility, fairness, and the way power is shared or challenged. And my second question is, how has power changed the world throughout history? Power has changed the world throughout history by shaping governments, empires, wars, economies, and cultures. In ancient times, rulers and armies used power to build kingdoms and expand territories. Later, political power created laws, system of justice, and form of leadership that still influence us today. Economic power drove trade, industrial growth, and global competition, while religious and cultural power influenced people's beliefs, values, and daily lives. In modern history, scientific and technological power has transformed communication, education, medicine, and warfare. Overall, power has been one of the main forces behind both progress and conflict, changing how societies live, lead, and interact with one another. And my third question is, why is gratitude important in leadership and success? Gratitude is important in leadership and success because it keeps a person humble, respectful. grateful and connect the to others. A grateful leader recognizes the support, effort, and contribution of their team instead of talking all the credit alone. This this builds trust, motivation, and stronger relationships in success. Gratitude also helps us people stay positive, focused, and grounded, reminding them that achievement often come throughout teamwork, opportunities, and learning from others. In simple words, gratitude makes leadership more humans and success more meaningful because it combines achievement with kindness, respect, and appreciation. And my fourth question is, can powerful people stay humble and grateful at the same time? Yes, powerful people can stay humble and grateful at the same time, and in fact, that often makes them better leaders. Humility reminds a person that power is a responsibility, not a reason to feel superior. Gratitude helps them value the people, opportunities, and support that help them reach success. History shows that the strongest leaders are often those who listen, learn, and respect others instead of become arrogant. So, power does not automatically remove humility or gratitude. It depends on a person's character, values, and how they choose to use their influence. And my fifth question is, how does gratitude make a person stronger? Gratitude makes a person stronger by building a positive mindset, emotional balance, and confidence. Inner confidence, when someone is grateful, they focus more on what they have learned, received, and achieved instead of only way what is missing. This helps them stay hopeful during difficult times, reduces negativity, and gives them the strength to handle challenges with patience. Gratitude also improves improves relationship because thankful people are often kinder, more respectful, and more connected to others. In this way, gratitude gives strength not just to the mind but also to character, leadership, and daily life. And my sixth question is, what can students learn to the connection between power and gratitude? Students can learn that power should always be balanced with gratitude. Power can Power may come in many forms: leadership, knowledge, talent, confidence, or influence, and gratitude teaches students to use those strengths with humility and responsibility. This connection shows that being successful or powerful does not mean becoming proud or selfish. Instead, it means remembering the people of opportunities and support that helped you grow. So the lesson for students is clear. True greatness is not just having power but using it with kindness, respect, and thankfulness. How can we use power in a positive and responsible way? We can use power in a positive and responsible way by using it to help guide, protect, and uplift others rather than control or harm them. Whether power comes from leadership, knowledge, money, talent, or influence. It should be used with honesty, fairness, humility, and gratitude. A responsible person listens to others, makes just decisions, respects people's rights, and thinks about how their actions affect society. In simple words, positive power is not about showing superiority. It superior Positive power is not about showing superiority. It is about serving others, solving problems, and creating good change in the world. And this was our 7 questions. And let and in conclusion, the history of power and gratitude teaches us that success is not just about being strong or influential, but also about being thankful, respectful, and responsible. When power is guided by gratitude, it can create positive change, inspire others, and make the world a better place. Thank you for listening. Allah Hafiz.